Hi. Um, so I really want to talk about this ever since I started going through therapy because I think that talking about it helps me cope and I guess would make others understand what it is and how it feels to go through therapy. So I've always thought that, you know, mental health is important and you have to, you know, be aware of what's going on with you and, how your environment and the other people around you in certain situations can have an effect on your mental health. So, just to give you a background, in 2017, when my father died, although we weren't close, well, not in a traditional definition of being close, but we weren't that, TV movie family where everyone gives out hugs all the time. But we loved each other, and I love my dad. I call him Papa. When he passed away, I didn't know that I would have um, such a visceral reaction, and it would have a weird effect on me mentally and physically. It started with me having allergies and food allergies, and I didn't have allergies to those types of foods before. Also, um, then I became more anxious. Um, Started thinking about a lot of things, and it's weird because I decided to live in Davao at that time, and I wanted to, take a break from everything. But being in that place and that situation made, I think, the whole situation worse and mentally. So there was a time where I found employment, but then again, whenever my boss would text me or would reach out to me, the first thing in my mind would be, what did they do now? Or did they do something wrong? Or, am I gonna get fired? And every day, every single day, when I go home from work, I would always think about, I have a list. I had a list of me hurting myself, or how do I, um, you know, die without the least amount of hurt or pain, I think. So, I didn't see a therapist back then, uh, but it came to a point where, in the middle of doing something, like anything at all, I would always say, I would verbally, out loud, I would say, ayoko na. And I said, and there's nothing that's prompting or triggering it. It's just that I would say ayoko na, and inside the cab or when I'm taking a shower. So that was the start of the problems. I went back to Manila, found employment, got busy, and then forgot about the triggers. So when I'm busy, when I'm doing something, and my mind is distracted, it's always going to be, um, in the back burner, in the back of my head, and I'm not going to think about it. But it was undiagnosed. So I knew that it was there and it's just biding its time. So this year, in the middle of the pandemic, I got suspended from work. And I didn't realize that the same triggers that, prompted me, or it made me think about all these things when my father passed away, come haunting me again. And I became so anxious, and I became so worried of what other people might think of me. I mean, would they think less of me if they find out, or if they found out, why I'm not at work anymore, or then there's this feeling of being such a failure. So there. Um, and then I remember that when my dad died and I was going through the same thing, I thought about killing myself. And that's when I decided that I don't want uh, that to happen again, or for me to entertain those thoughts. So I decided to seek help. Um, so I found this doctor online. Um, the sessions were, I thought they were just me talking to him and him asking questions. And it wasn't, mind blowing or life changing. Um, and it's not like in the movies where, you know, the doctor would ask you a couple of questions, and then you have this, all of these realizations, and boom, you get better. No, it doesn't work like that. And then when we decided to have, meds along with my talk therapy, personally, I did not feel anything. I mean, I didn't notice any changes in my mood or behavior. It's just my partner who said that these meds and the therapy is working. So there, I'm still in that journey. I'm still trying to make myself better. And I'm sharing this because I want everyone to know that there's no harm in seeking for help. And you'd be more open with a therapist, actually, because they don't have a stake in anything, and they won't judge you for what you're going through. And I found them very helpful. I found the doctor very helpful. So hopefully, if you need help, seek help, and I'll give an update as soon as I can. Thanks for watching.